howdy do y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. If you don't already know, if you do know, then groovy. Thanks for coming back, appreciate you. So, y'all apparently do enjoy cooking and chatting videos. So, once again, sorry about the angle, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I figured we would do something fun. I love this recipe so much. This will probably also, I will be sending to Gwen for the magazine for March or April, not sure yet. But I've got some Beyond sausage that is the red, or the hot Italian flavor. I'm telling you, if you also are a fellow vegetarian or a vegan, then you know this shit is really good. So, whew. So, but yeah, what we're making today is some sausage tortellini soup. And I love to make this. I found this recipe on Pinterest last year. So, but yeah, I've already got my pot heating up over here. And what I usually do is cut these in half, and then I'll cut them again, long ways, or whatever ways. And I will throw them in the pot. So yeah, I thought today we could kind of talk about, because it snowed a little bit here this morning, like on and off. It didn't really do anything, like anything else. It was just, it didn't stick or nothing, which, you know, thank God. Not that I have a job to go to or anything, but yeah, no. And yes, I hear you're doing a great job. And you know, as I've mentioned before, I have seasonal depression. Pretty bad. Like, I'm very unmotivated in the wintertime. I don't want to do anything. Like, everything sucks. It's hard for me to make videos, work out, what have you. I go through these little phases of I'll work out every single day for a week, and then the next week I'll just sit on my ass, basically, or, you know, which I have cut down drinking a bit, so I only drink once a week. Your girl still likes to party, but, and I'm mostly doing that for, weight loss, not for whatever, because, y'all know I drink on this channel all the damn time. So, but you know, sometimes you gotta step back a little bit and all that stuff. So, that is what we've been doing. And you know, I feel like another thing that's great to do is, y'all know I took a break in January. I know this pretend stuff still has a casing on it. Yeah, which I usually do take 1 month off during the year. But, so, it's usually either January or November. And I chose January just because, y'all know I had burnout last year when I made, like, an entire Halloween series and everything else, because we were moving in September. So I was trying to do everything in August. So, yeah, that was, you know, so much fun. Oh well, it'll be alright. How it goes down the same way, right? Yeah. There's that. Let me turn my heat down just a hair. And wipe my hands. Okay. And, I don't know, I think it's a really good idea for anyone to take breaks off social media. Like, I don't really post a lot anyway. Y'all know this. Chopping the onion now. So, you know, I don't really post a lot on anything, especially Instagram is like a barren wasteland now. I post like once a year on my birthday. And that's about it. But, and also this recipe does call for a small onion. I got a big one, so I'm doing about half of it. Maybe a little bit more than that. But, yeah, I think that's a great thing to do, kind of, you know, come back to earth a little bit, you know, like, not really cut everybody off per se. Like, I still talk to my friends and stuff, but it's just good to take breaks, you know, and I find that helps me a lot. Like, you know, especially if you do have seasonal depression or any type of, like, anxiety. Like, I have social anxiety, as y'all know. I have ADHD. So, you know, I get very overwhelmed very easily. So, and it don't matter who it is, who I'm around. Like, if I've spent a whole weekend with you or something, expect not to talk to me for like 3 or 4 days, because my brain just can't deal with it. And that's just how I've always been, you know? And that's okay. Everybody's different. That's why we're all different, because if we were the same, it'd be a very boring world, don't you think? I actually think this might be enough onions. I don't know. I'm the onion queen over here, so I put damn 9,000 pounds of onions and everything. A little bit more. Just a wee bit there. But, you know, I think that's a good thing to do. And, you know, have some time to yourself. I know not everybody's like that. There are people out there that need, you know, like, to be, you know, with somebody 24/7 and always talking or something. And that's okay. Like I said, we're all different. Just, can't relate. I can't relate. I think that's about enough onion right there. So, obviously we're going to let this cook. I'm going to get my spatula. Woohoo! Stir it around a bit. And I do pretty well know how to make this by heart, by the way. The only thing that we're missing today is hot sauce. Yeah, hot sauce. Who would have guessed that I would run out of hot sauce? But okay. So, let's take a break from talking. Let's talk about this recipe a little bit more, shall we? So, we got the onion and, you know, the pretend, I like to call it pretend, everything that I eat is like fake chicken nuggets and whatever, they're pretend. So, it's the pretend sausage. That's cooking and all. And you do need a mustard powder. I just use a little bit of regular mustard. Same damn thing. I mean, really. Red pepper flakes. Whoa, I went skiing. Basil leaves, oregano. You're supposed to use a clove of garlic. Didn't have that either, so we're just using good old garlic powder. And I use vegetable broth, duh. And you're supposed to 5 cups of this and then 1 cup of heavy cream, but I use reduced fat, half and half, because I still try to be healthy, okay? And that's what we do. And sometimes I add a little bit more of this. It depends on how thick. We also need some flour. We do not need butter, so... but we do need flour to help thicken it up. We need 3 tablespoons of that. And then, of course, we need our 3 cheese tortellini from Aldi. And, of course, the other ingredient, which would be this chopped kale. 50% off. Yeah, it calls for kale. Now, you can, if you don't like kale, which, honestly, I don't really like it. It's the damn bomb in this recipe. It's so damn good. Oh, my God. But yeah, and then like whatever I have left over, I'll put in smoothies or something. But yeah. You can use spinach actually. I also prefer spinach, but pretty good with kale. I like the kale actually. Something new, something very new, so that I don't have a lot. Let's see, that's still cooking. I need to get rid of some of these onions, so we're going to let this continue cooking while I clean up my onion mess. Alright, we've got our onions picked up. Oh, hell, I forgot to put that up. Oh, well, it's okay. So, I'm going to scoot y'all a little bit closer now since I don't have my cutting board in the way. Get that a little bit better. Maybe, I don't know, the angle, I'm just going to look like I had 200 marshmallows for breakfast, but whatever, it is what it is, okay? So, still waiting on So good, man. So good. I cannot wait for this to hurry up and cook quicker. I think we probably can go ahead and put our spices in. What do y'all think? I think we can. Okay, I think we can. So, at least that's how I made this twice. And once I made it way too much, so, you know. But, what was I going to say? I was going to say something, and now I forgot. It smells so good, man. So good. Oh, we could go ahead and measure out our bullshit. There we go. But yeah, oh, that's what I was going to say. Like I've said, I'll leave this recipe in, like I said, it'll probably be in the magazine, but I'll also leave it linked in the description if anybody reads those anymore. This is 4 cups, right? 2 cups. Okay, well, I want to get some more vegetable broth. But as I said in the Sweetheart Brownie ones, yeah, I don't like baking. Cooking, I am a kitchen witch, okay? I'm a kitchen witch. Cooking is my forte. Anything in the kitchen, cleaning, except for dishes that get on my damn nerves. But, anything like that, perfect, love it. And this is why I love cooking. Because I'm not going to measure any of my spices. I'm not going to measure any of them. Because it's all about taste. So, it's all about your taste and what your family likes. That's exactly what it is. Oh, I was trying to see. Once again, guys, the lighting, we can get that. Filters, okay? This is when filters, I appreciate them, because then or not filters, but I can make it brighter. That's what I mean, it's not a filter. Yeah, now we're starting to get somewhere, buddy boy. These onions do not want to... Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, are you sure you're going to cook all right? Are you sure you don't? Okay. All right, now what we're going to do is we are going to do 3 tablespoons of flour, which I keep into my... I think I've shown these before, actually. They were my best friend's grannies. From the 70s, not the 50s, but, close enough. Woo. And basically what you want to do is you just want to cook the flour taste out of it. I don't know, butter, nothing. Of course, if you're using real meat, it's probably got all that nasty, greasy shit in it, which you're supposed to drain still. But you kind of, that's, because it's not real meat, it doesn't really have a, it's not really greasy. It doesn't have all that grease. So, and this, obviously, if you've ever, this isn't really a roux. It kind of is, I reckon. But I might show how to make my homemade macaroni and cheese. I'm not sure yet, because that's like a family recipe, but I'm the only one that knows how to make it, so, and I don't want kids, have kids, need kids, so, might as well just share it with somebody instead of keeping it in the family, right? That sounds about right to me. I'm going to turn it back up just a little bit. Turn it down just a little bit because I was still trying to chop stuff. I've got it on, I don't know, everybody's stove's different. Now, one day I'm going to have my little vintage stove is what I'm going to have. One day. Okay. Well, that's doing that. Now we can put our salt and pepper in. Yes, I am 5. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. I usually add more salt or pepper. I'm a pepper fiend. You gotta watch me. I will put 10 pounds of Mrs. Pepper in here and not blink. Basil. Looks good to me. Garlic powder. good to me. Might add some more. Oh no, that's the oregano. Yeah, basil. This is the basil. Y'all probably watching this like dumbass. That's the oregano you're smelling. Yeah, that's basil. Not too much because I'm not really that big of a fan. Red pepper flakes. We're gonna get a shitload in here because I don't have the hot sauce. I do have Taco Bell packets that are like the fire sauce and stuff, but it's not going to be the same as like just straight up hot sauce. Like I don't want like a Taco Bell flavor in this because it's not supposed to taste like Taco Bell, you know what I mean? Alright, now that we got that cooking, we are now going to add oh, hell yeah, brother. So there's 2. Y'all can't even really see it. I'm sorry. I think I'd find out by now. Here, maybe we can see if I lose the damn mustard. Now you can see a little bit better now. Still see the damn mustard. Well, y'all just gonna see mustard, I reckon. That's okay, that's okay. First of all, I got some more, so it's okay. Vegetable broth. You know, you can make your own vegetable broth. It's kind of annoying, but you can do that. So, now we're going to put it back up to boiling. 2 cups of this. Maybe 1. Let's do 1 first, because sometimes they just don't. There we go. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Here, let's show y'all what it's looking like. That right there. So we're gonna let this boil for a minute, because this is gonna be another long ass video. So. But you know what? Cooking takes time, y'all. Cooking takes time, okay? Cooking takes time. Yes, I know I gotta add a little bit more of that. So I'll do that, and then we'll let this boil for a little bit, and then we'll come back. Oh, actually, while I'm doing this other cup of vegetable broth, I was gonna say you might want to check the, because after this starts boiling, what you want to do is you want to read the directions of the cook time on your damn tortellinis, because then after that let's see, okay, for an example, this says, how long do you heat the bitch? Okay, here we go. 2 minutes. You boil them for 2 minutes. The kale needs to go in for 5 minutes. So you put the kale in, then you put these in. Capiche? Caposh? Capoosh? Capiche. Forgot the mustard, guys. Forgot the mustard. You literally just need like that much. Just a, and there you go. Okay, now we're gonna go have a smoke break, and then I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and put these in, because for some reason I don't remember the kale being in there longer. I remember that. Let me check. Yeah, okay, it is kale. It's been about a year since I've made it, so maybe not a year, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to put 2 cups. Once again, I eyeball shit, so I'm the worst person to do recipes for a magazine, honestly. I don't know why I do that. That looks pretty good. Fun fact, with your spinach or salad or greens, you can put a paper towel at the top so it'll absorb the moisture and it won't go bad as quickly. Alright, the kale is about 3 minutes in. So I'm not going to use this entire thing. They did not have a regular size. It's a family size, so I'm probably only going to use half of it. So, or maybe I should use the whole thing, or more than that. Just eyeball it once again. Maybe it was this big. Once again, guys. Okay, the whole thing fit. Okay. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, looks so good. I really wish I had that hot sauce, though, to give it that nice pop. Nice little spice to it. Now, I'm going to cover that and let that cook for a minute. Then I'm going to taste it and see if I need to add any extra red pepper flakes or even a dash of paprika. Do we need to add a little bit of paprika since we don't have hot sauce? I know probably some of y'all are saying chili powder, but it just don't taste the same. You know what I mean? Alright, y'all. That's how it's looking. Beautiful. Now we're going to taste it and see if I need to add anything. I'm going to taste for a bird. Okay. It's perfect. Even without the hot sauce, it kind of tastes like the hot sauce is in it. Y'all, let me tell you, she's about done. Alright, so it's ready. I have turned that off. So now, of course, we got to try it. Just in time for supper, too. Ooh! Piece of kale there. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. And you can't, you could put Parmesan cheese on top of this if you wanted, but I think it's just fine the way it is. So, but that's another thing you can do, just because the tortellini already has cheese in it. So, you know, just get a bite of everything together there. Oh, this is going to be hot as hell. Alright, hold on. Let's let it cool off real good. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to make the slurping noise. It was still kind of hot. But, yes, this is really good. I think if you want to give it a try, once again, if you're not a vegetarian, you could use real meat or whatever. But, yeah. So, there you go. There's this recipe whenever the hell I decide to put it out. But yeah, let me know if you've tried it or if you do make it, and let me know how much you like it, and there you go. Just don't forget the hot sauce. Make sure you got some hot sauce in stock and you just dabble it on in there. Anyway, so thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because it really helps my tiny ass channel. And of course, as always, don't forget to keep it rockin'.